How's it going, Bavaria? You are tuned in to the Morning Scramble with me, Staff Sergeant Shamel Joyner, a.k.a. Melly Rock, here on AFN Bavaria, the Eagle, serving America's best. However, I'm no longer alone in the studio. Today, I'm joined by Ricky Gravely, a.k.a. Rap Master Ricky. He's a retired Command Sergeant Major and the safety manager for the 44th Field Artillery, and he is one of the members and founding members of Words in Vision. Now, again, you guys have heard me mention it over the past couple weeks, and you've heard probably the radio news segment over the past couple weeks as well, giving you some insight to Words in Vision. Ricky here, we're going to dive in deep so you can fully understand the impact that they have, not only just on your community in Bavaria, but on the military as a whole. So again, if you want to learn about them, learn about the message, and learn all the good that they're doing, be sure to stay locked right here to AFN Bavaria the Eagle, where we serve only a mess. And of course, that's area. All right, Melly Rock here, joined by Ricky Gravely, aka Rap Master from Words in Vision. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why are we talking about Words in Vision on here? It's become popular, or they're a famous music group? Well, both of those are still true, but it's yet another reason. And I'm going to go ahead and let Ricky take away and just give us the breakdown of what Words in Vision.
Well, thank you guys for allowing us to be on the show and allow me to take the opportunity to talk about Words in Vision. It pretty much speaks for itself, trying to get you to visualize our words that we actually put together in our music. We started probably about 4 years ago when we joined together. I was actually out there walking around in a Bigfoot costume doing a Volts March for the installation as the walk. And then got a phone call from Avant, staffs on Avant out there at JBLM, currently the CEO of Words in Vision.
Nice.
It's like, hey, get over here, get your butt to the studio. We got a song to record. So we started off with a song called More to Life.
Yeah.
So More to Life was a breakthrough of just actually getting me started as Rap Master Ricky on into the music industry itself. And then it sort of evolved with me being a safety professional. It's like, hey, I got some ideas about some safety songs. What do you guys think about this? So after that, we sort of joined together. One of our things is it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
It's bigger than us, which means, exactly what it says. It's not about us. It's not about me. It's about, the world itself and what we can do to actually impact the world and impact the military, and just even in the civilian population, because currently even in Fort Bragg, North Carolina at Cumberland County Education Center for Driver's Education, they're actually using our videos to impact the younger generations even in high school. And so we just try to expand that and try to give you something a little bit different, something a little bit that you can relate to, because everyone relates to music. You hear it when people riding around in the cars. So why not give them a little taste of something else, something that's really, really positive towards reaching the community and reaching the younger soldiers, because it drives the train. That's what everybody's listening to. It puts you in the mood. And so Words in Vision, really trying to get away from, the briefings, the stigma of just giving these normal briefings every time about don't drink and drive, don't do this, and put it in the form of music in context for people to actually go out there and actually gravitate and relate to what we're doing in the safety community.
That's right, because again, as you mentioned, music makes a big impact. And I know for me, as much as I know how important these briefs are and these topics are, sometimes sitting through a brief, especially someone doesn't have the best, energy briefing stuff, it can be a bit monotone, can be a bit boring, and lose some of that knowledge. So finding these unique ways to still get the safety message out and catch the attention, it's always going to make it a little bit easier for people to digest the information they need. I do want to go on, kind of going back to the formation of the group. Now, you mentioned you and Staff Sergeant kind of started this off. You guys recorded a video of your together, and then from there, you took it on with the safety mission. Has anyone joined you on that journey to help you out with these videos, or has it always just been kind of the dynamic doing Avant?
Right. So as we kept moving along with the state community and with doing this. Also, like I said, help with the United States Army Safety Center, otherwise known as the Combat Readiness Center. We got Glass, who was former sergeant in the United States Army. His handle is Major Styles. Also, Sergeant Donald Williams joined the team. His handle is Exotic the Prophet.
I kind of like that one. That's a good one.
Roger. So we sort of got these other kids to join along with us. And I can say kids because being 60 years old, and then I got these guys flowing a little bit quicker than me, in their 30s and 20s, and say, who is this old guy, Rap Master Ricky, trying to keep up with us and stuff. And so they saw the need and the mission and what Words and Vision do in reference to helping save lives, and them being former NCOs themselves. They saw the importance of what we did and were doing and decided to join the team. And also the videos, it sparked media content. She joined us a long time ago in reference to helping us form and put together the videos. So as we sent her the video, or actually the music, and then sent her lyrics, she actually connected with what we were doing also, and was able to help formulate these videos. Like I said, a vision to actually get you to see what our lyrics was actually saying.
Wow. I gotta say, it sounds like you have an amazing team out here, because you showed me some of the videos you have. You talked about a little bit the ones you guys have coming out. I, for one, am very impressed. I know some of my leadership is also impressed to see how these videos are going to come out when we do start from releasing them on AFN. But hey, Words and Vision, you guys have learned about them. They're here to make sure you're a little bit safer, but a little bit more music in your life as well. Be sure to stay tuned, because we got Master Ricky with us here all hour, and next we're kind of going to go more into his background in music and how it's impacted his life and his career.
Darky, told me.
Here again with Rap Master Ricky. Now, when we started off, we talked about what Words and Vision was and kind of gave the background of how it was formulated and how they came up with their goal of safety throughout the ranks of the U.S. Army. But now we're going to talk a little bit more about you. So I want to ask, what's your background in hip hop and music as a whole?
Wow, I go way back. Like I said, being 60 years old, go all the way back to LL Cool, Mo D, Slick Rick, all the other rappers back in the day. And I used to be called Rhyme Master Ricky when I was in Kuwait as a safety professional for the last years. I was with the first TSC, start coming up with some catchphrases to actually connect with some of the accidents that was going on in Kuwait. So actually, putting together rhymes, start putting together pictures and photographs. We set up a video screen and actually trying to connect with, how can we reach people and how we get them to see, that these accidents are actually happening out there. And so trying to bring it to light to the audience and stuff, and then people start seeing them. They say, hey, that's pretty cool. So then started off on YouTube, messing around with some videos and songs, and then I decided to change my name from Rap Master Ricky, from Rhyme Master Ricky to Rap Master Ricky. So there you have it.
Now, so it's like, one, as you said, you mentioned some of the greats, LL Cool J, Cool Me D, and on top of that, talking about how these rhymes even went into your safety. So even before you got to Words and Vision, music already had kind of a big impact on your career.
Oh, yes. Like I said, even when we was out in the desert, we pulled up music. Sometimes music just gets you through the hard times. Even when you're having good days, you slap on some good music at the beach. I mean, almost everywhere you go, you hear music. And it's just, it connects with people. And so how can we use that avenue to reach out and connect with soldiers, especially with the accidents and stuff that we're having out here, talking with the United States Army Safety Center and finding out what the trends out there. And actually, since soldiers are listening to music, why can't we use this as another avenue to approach connecting with soldiers, especially the generation? I
agree. And then last thing I want to ask you here for now, how did you manage to take your experience as a leader and then your love for music impact that you've had on me throughout your career and truly put that into what we have with Words and Vision?
Wow. So started like, we was in combat out in the desert, Desert Shield, Desert Storm. We actually lost more soldiers to accidents than we did actually the war itself, even though it was a short war, but however, we lost more soldiers during that time. And so it's like, why is this that we're losing soldiers in accidents? How are we not getting our message across and just not connecting? And so music, as we came along throughout my military career, 27 years in the military and also 15 years as a safety professional, tying all that together, that now I'm in a position where I can actually use my love music to actually formulate another plan and a plan of attack per se to reach soldiers and to reach the generation out there. And so linking up with Staff Sergeant Avant, who has that same passion, that same drive, and also the other ones in the group, Sergeant Arthur Glass, Sergeant Donald Williams, Spark Media Content, Janeth, just utilizing those people to actually bring this all together and actually formulate like a plan of attack to actually help lessen the accidents that we currently have out there in the United States Army and also in the world, because we're connecting with the driver's education program in North Carolina, who we're talking about high school students
taking
out there,
same videos and learning from them.
Roger, and just getting, reaching out to them. And I did Mr. Harrow for actually allowing us to share that with him, and him actually pushing that through his division also down there in North Carolina.
All right. Well, I'll say this. I can definitely hear the passion that you have for this program in your voice now, and even from the projects that you've shown me as we're talking about getting together, making an interview. It really shows that you truly do care for the lives of all the soldiers out there, and that you and your team truly put in tons of energy to make sure that everybody's just a tad bit safer from day to day. Make sure y'all stay locked with us, because we still have Rap Master Ricky with us, as we're going to go into some of the hurdles they face to get Words and Vision to the point where it is today. Make sure you stay tuned to AFN Bavaria the Eagle, America's Best.
All alone as you look.
Now, Ricky, we've talked a lot about how Words and Visions came to be, some of the background in your life that led you to help the program together. One thing we do know is that with any new program, there's always going to come a little bit of hardships. And I want to ask, what were some of the hardships you faced with your team early on when you established Words and Vision?
We started initially trying to bring this up, model itself, Rap Master Ricky. So already when you hear the word rap, you automatically want to shut the door due to, I guess, the connection. When people hear the word rap, they automatically think of bad words and bad language and alcohol and stuff. So I changed my mind and decided to keep that title to show that the term rap can be used in more of a positive manner. Yeah. So Joe Bush saw us also back first when he was our PA, when he started airing the videos on the 41st safety page, and it was just outstanding. And then also Colonel Dan Beck and Sergeant Major Camacho for allowing us to actually perform at the Fest at that venue. So that was another start to actually get rap heard more in a positive manner when we had some artists actually show up there. Yeah. Command Sergeant Major Zoker, he was another one that actually supported us when he heard a 40 song. Sergeant Boyce, Bose, who was also working with AFN, she aired, and we actually did a rap challenge out there on AFN. Nice. Where we actually was trying to get other people to use rap as more of a positive manner versus something negative. And it's been a difficult challenge to get that message out there, with using rap. And I guess we do rap / hip hop. Yeah. So it, less of a blow when we use the term hip hop. So General Meredith with the United States Army Safety Center, we sent him a song called Bringing Safety Back. So Bringing Safety Back is a catchphrase itself, the Justin Timberlake song, Bringing Safety Back. So Bringing Safety Back not only talks about bringing safety back into the community and into people's mindset, but also bringing you back safely. So it sort of has like a double meaning to actually the term bringing safety back. So, and his comment back to me was, I viewed, as negative, bad language, alcohol, and so he saw it more in a positive manner, and he didn't realize that, this can be used differently than how people use rap and hip hop. And so I just think Staff Sergeant Avant, our CEO of Words and Vision, I don't think people realize we're actually in 4 or 5 different locations. Arthur Glass, Matrix Styles is in Florida, Williams, Exotic the Prophet, he's in Washington State, Janeth, Media Content, she's in Denver, Colorado. Mr. Cummings works at the Safety Center. He's in Fort Novosel, Alabama. And Staff Sergeant Avant, he's with JBLM out there. So we're in all these different quadrants of the world. Yeah. And actually, he's able to put all this together into one voice to be heard by all.
And that's just simply amazing. Again, not only did you have the ability of, again, dealing with some of the stigma of rap and hip hop early on, but then also on top of that, as you mentioned, you're all over the world, different time frames, different work schedules, different lives, and still being able to come together, produce these videos, put them together, and get that safety message out. It's truly amazing. And it's good to see that. I can see why the U.S. Army Combat Readiness Center, U.S. Army Safety Center, was willing to work with y'all to progress that message. I do have to ask, with all those hardships, as again, you mentioned all the people that helped you, what was it like to finally get, I guess, essentially that big breakthrough and be recognized by such a big organization within the U.S. Army?
It was a huge success. It was a win, not just a win for the team, but a win actually to get just a different venue out there for soldiers to relate to music. Yeah. And actually think of riding down the road and talking about safety, talking about distracted driving, talks about people who might have thought process of suicide. There's messages out about that. There's messages out there about sharp, alcohol abuse and drug abuse. So our venue is just huge, and we're trying to reach out to all the different soldiers, even family members, to just touch on just all these different areas to get them to understand, we do care. Yeah. We do understand. We all went through hardships ourselves. I lost my niece at 20 years old in a car accident. I was almost killed myself in a motorcycle accident in 1992. So I have a connection with the community in our music. So it's not just, music, it's actually a message. Yeah. And it's my life. I've lived it. Like I said, being a 27-year combat veteran and also 15 years as a safety professional. And I just thank you for giving us the opportunity to actually share our message and share what we do and our love and passion for saving lives.
Now, again, from all the stories you told me, all the stuff I've seen, you are out here doing amazing work. And any way AFN can help out, we're going to help out. The only thing that's going to stop us is if our boss says no. And so far, bosses keep going forward. So we're going to keep moving forward until they tell us to stop. Simple as that. But last thing I want to ask for, obviously we at AFN will be releasing the videos starting in September over the next few weeks. But if people want to check out those videos now or maybe use them for their units, where can they go to find them?
You can go to Words and Vision Pro. You can go to United States Army Combat Readiness Center. And we also created a website on YouTube under Words and Vision Wave that you can actually see those videos.
All right. So there you have it. Go and check out Words and Vision all over on whatever social media platform you can use. And again, if you want to hear more from Rapmaster Ricky, AFN will be putting out some of the videos on social media starting in September. And Rapmaster Ricky will be back for another interview on the afternoon hangout on Monday at 3 p.m. So if you missed anything, want to hear more about his story, or even hear some different questions from a different perspective with Hurricane Will, be sure to tune in on Monday, 3 p.m. on the afternoon hangout.
Come on, man.